Yeah.
So I can take another 2 anytime. That's good wood, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. When did you cut it?
Last winter.
I love animals. Okay, everybody be cool. They help me get through my life. That's Jamie. Jamie thinks I'm her mother.
People get a lot of solace and comfort out of communing with animals. They don't talk back, they just seem to listen. That makes you feel really good.
I've always wanted to help them back in some way. And so I've always wanted to take in animals who've been neglected and teach people that they have feelings too, that they're living creatures and we should treat each other with respect.
Like people, I drive kids on the school bus up here, and they're all rural kids, and 80% of them don't know about farms. It's a changing world up here. Probably 60% of the people in this area work for the casino. They have nothing to do with farms, you know, or they work at Walmart or something. Farming's a lost art up here. Judy and I have always liked farm museums. We've liked farm traditions. That sort of stuff is really being lost these days. Farms are becoming factory operations. The family has been supplanted by the corporation.
He's a Clydesdale. He's from Riverdale. We heard that he was going to auction. So we went to auction and bought him when we moved up here, and he's lived here ever since. This is Forrest, my escape artist. You leave him alone. Come on, Forrest. Chester, no. Chester, no. Chester. Come on, you sneaky thing, you. Chester, no. Chester. Chester. Come on, Chester. Wiggins, wake up! Wiggins. Come on, Wiggins. Wake up. Come on. Up. Oh, sorry. Wiggins, wake up. You were fast asleep there, weren't you? It's supper time. He came from a petting farm in Stouffville. And so a lady desperately tried to find him a home because he was about to be killed. And so this is Wiggins, and he lives here with us. It's a great pig.
It's nice having a sanctuary. It's expensive because you aren't reproducing them. You aren't selling them to market. So except for the fact that people can come and see them, which is what we want to do, there's no real financial benefit to having a sanctuary. It's more for the animals' benefit.
I don't consider this a business. This is from the heart.
And we take them in very carefully, because if we took in too many animals and couldn't afford it, we're private, all the animals would suffer for lack of finances. So we don't have a large population. We get donations from people. That helps.
There was 30 sheep from Guelph University, and there was a big rescue for them. We took 4, and they were used for epidurals and spinal taps. The brown goat is from Spadina Avenue. At that time, children kept phoning the Toronto Humane Society asking how to feed a baby goat. And he's been with us ever since. And the white goat, her mom was found by 2 police officers a week before Christmas walking along Bloor. And when we got her, she was pregnant and she had twins. Chickens are really smart. If you put them in one direction, they'll always come in the same door. They know what time of day to come in. These are all birds from egg-laying factories, so that's why they don't have their feathers. The feathers have all been damaged from being kept in cages. And usually when we get them from a cage, a factory cage situation, they don't know how to walk. And so when you put them on the ground, they stand there, but they don't know how to walk. It takes them a few days to get used to it, and it takes them a while to go outside because they don't know how to.
Raised a Quaker. One of the values in Quakerism is pacifism. Although I'm not actively religious now, I've always retained the pacifist nature of their teachings. And I believe everything you do in life should be approached from a pacifist point of view.
Whoa! Oh, watch. Oh, because of him. Forrest, are you up to no good again? Animals help. They're particularly helpful for people with depression, with people with disabilities, behavioral problems. They trust you. If you treat them nicely, they will respect you for that. You treat them meanly, then they're just truthful. And it's just all a matter of how we should be treating each other. Helping people, treating people with respect. And I can get that from animals. And I enjoy being with them, more so than people, I'm afraid to say, because they appreciate what I do for them. I personally am a vegetarian, but I think that if you are going to eat meat, or any type of food, you really should try as hard as you can to find out where they come from and find out how they're treated, in particular the animals.
Yoo-hoo! He's interviewing me about my values in life and everything while I'm ripping the shit out of this car on the back road. Right?
We left the city politically. So when we had this farm as our getaway. So when we decided to leave, because it was affecting the children, of course we wanted to come up here. So we moved up here and realized we never wanted to work for anybody ever again after what we had gone through. And we decided to fix up our garage. It was falling down. So we fixed it all up. We bought this old antique counter at an auction, and we started growing produce. So it became our produce stand. So the store has grown, and our olives are really popular. We started baking in memory of people, like our butter tarts are in memory of Mrs. Waldron, who was our head church baker, and she was just like the best woman ever. Her house was always open to anyone. We try to look for traditional things that we had when we were kids, like the tin toy collection, the Chinese finger traps, and all these little things that we had growing up, and the same as the nostalgic candies and that. We're trying to bring back memories and family fun and keepsakes. And the store supports the development of the farm sanctuary. So it's an important part for us to keep the farm sanctuary alive.